Hey guys, it's Jenny and I'm back with another video. So today I wanted to show you my manga collection. When I have time, I will also want to show you my anime collection. I don't really have a big collection, but there are a few and this is why I want to show it to you. I hope you will enjoy it. This will be the first time behind the camera. It will be the first time to show you a manga collection. So both new. And yeah, please enjoy it. Give me a thumbs up when you like it. And thank you for watching. Until later, bye. So, this is my manga collection that you see there on the right. Like I said, it's not so much, but I have a few. So let's get closer. So I'm gonna start on the top shelf. First thing you see is Detective Conan. I have volume 1 to 30. So I mostly thrift all my manga because it's just cheaper and I don't mind if it's already used. I didn't read this one yet, but I know them very good and I want to collect them all. I don't know how many there are like in my head right now, but I'm sure you know Detective Conan. I truly enjoy it very much. I did as a kid and I do now. I'm sorry if I'm a little shaking. I'm holding it by hand and it hurts a little. So next I have Vampire Knight, volume 1 to, let's see, 14. It is, like the name says, a vampire story. It's very popular, like I heard. I think it's not finished with volume 14. So, sorry if I don't have much more information. I guess you can look into it when you want. So, next up on the shelf is Karekano. This one I enjoyed very much. I read it a long time ago when I was maybe 14. It is a love story in high school and I recommend it very much. You must read it. And there is also an anime. I quite enjoyed that too and found that first, like most things. And unfortunately I don't have all manga volumes. I have 1, 2, 3, 9, 10 and 11. Maybe I get to find more later. You don't get them in the store anymore. Maybe I can thrift them. I have to see. Next I have Rosario to Vampire. It is a really cute story and the drawings are really beautiful. There are also an anime. I watched it a long time ago. So yeah, at one time I had volume 3, but I don't know where this gotten. I'm really sorry for my bad lighting. I have to get a light ring because it's winter and almost don't get any sun in my apartment now. They're useful, right? Can you please tell me? Alright, I don't want to bore you. Next I have Kodoma no Mocha, volume 1 to 10, and with that it is finished, unfortunately. This manga is just heartbreaking and so sweet and I enjoy it so much and I reread it at times. This is just so good. You have to read it. It is about Sana and this one Hayama. I think I recommended them in my shojo manga recommendation. Next I have Marmalade Boy, volume 1 to 8 and it is finished. Marmalade Boy is such a sweet story and I cried many times. It's a love story and it is rather old, but so good, so good. I enjoyed so much. Alright, next is Kamikaze Kaito-chan. I wonder if it's called that in English because I have the German version. Well, the drawings are very beautiful. The mangaka is Arina Tanemura and she is so good, really so good. I heard many take inspiration from her when they try to draw in private. I wondered that the story don't has many volumes because the anime is so big. I think the manga is much better than the anime. I'm sorry for my camera that I can't hold it still. Next I have something from the same mangaka. It is Full Moon wo Sakashite. It is a very good story. I have to reread it. Again, I read it a long time ago. I think when I remember it right, it is very sad and very beautiful. I have volume 1 to 7 and it is finished with that. Next is an old manga again. It is Wedding Peach, volume 1 to 6, also finished. It is like a magical girl story. I had, I think, get used to the drawing style, but I liked it very much. Next I have Tokyo Meow Meow, volume 1 to 7. The drawings are too also beautiful. I enjoyed it very much. Next comes my Dragon Ball shelf. I'm a huge Dragon Ball fan since I was maybe 6 years old. Dragon Ball was my first manga I bought. So I have Dragon Ball to Dragon Ball Z, volume 1 to 42. And then I have comics that were made, the movies from the first and the second movie I have. And then I'm right now also reading Dragon Ball Super. Here is volume 1 to 5 and here is volume 6 to 10. I guess I don't have to tell you about this manga because everyone knows it. I love this manga. Next is my Naruto shelf. First here I have Jiraiya's story. So not his story, the story he written. And then here is something about Sasuke. I have to read those, I didn't yet. I have Naruto, the whole collection I hope. Volume 1 to 62. And then I have here, before Boruto came the manga, there is an extra volume for when Naruto becomes Hokage. Here I have like books about information about the ninjas and the characters, the story. Here's the list. It's all in German. I love Naruto very much. When came the last chapters in the war, I read them every week. I was so sad. I had to wait every week for a new chapter. I still, to this day, I made fan fictions in my head about Sasuke and Sakura. I love them both so much. Next, here I have Death Note Special Edition Manga Volume 3. I have, this is, I think, another art book. This is about the manga Gakuen Alice. I enjoyed this manga very much, so much that I bought stuff from Japan and it was expensive. Next I have another book, another art book. This one is very beautiful. I just always felt that the manga ended so sudden. Don't get me wrong, there are so many chapters, so many volumes, but I just think they had room for more. The next manga is Peach Girl. This manga I enjoyed so much. I recently reread it. It looks funny when you see it like that picture, but it is so good, so good. You really have to read it. It is a love story. I love love stories. It is finished with volume 1 to 18. I have them, luckily. And here I have volume 1 to 3. This is a side story about someone, about her. Next I have Mermaid Melody, Peachy Peachy Peach. This is a very cute and nice story and very good drawn. Next I have volume 1 to 10 from Skip Beat. This is a love story again. I didn't read it yet, even though it is in my shelf. I heard it is good. It's rather old again, but I have to do that. I think it is not finished in those 10 volumes. There are many more. Next I have Fushigi Yugi, volume 1 to 18. It is such a good story. It is about fantasy, but it is about romance. It has it all, and it is such a good story to read and to watch. Next I have Bokura ga Ita. This story is really heartbreaking. I wish I had more volumes. I only have 1 to 3. I read it a long time ago, and when I saw it in a thrift store, I had to buy it, even though it wasn't all volumes. I just loved this manga so much. I hated that the anime ended so sudden. It wasn't finished yet, like a cliffhanger. I could imagine that it had many fans, but you can't do anything about it, right? Next I have Gakuen Alice. This is about the manga I told you earlier about. This is about that little girl, she's 12. And yeah, it is at the start very funny and light-hearted, but later it becomes very serious. And first it isn't really about love, but it comes later. I really loved that one. Next one I have Fruits Basket, volume 1 to 10. I'm not sure if it's finished with that. I think not. It is a long time, last time I read it, but it's very good. Next I have Kamichama Karin. This one I only saw the anime, and I didn't read the manga yet. I have to do that. There are just so many things there are in life, and I had no time for it. I have to do it. Next, here I have Death Note, volume 1 to 12. It is finished with that. I got it in a box. It is such a good story. I liked it very much. Yeah, and I'm sure many of you know this one. And then here I have Chobits, volume 1 to 8, also finished. It's also old, but it's drawn so good. Here I have my Inuyasha shelf. It has, I think, 37 volumes. Inuyasha probably knows anyone too. So yeah, I can't really say much about it. So this was my manga collection. It was the first time and really hard to make. So I hope you still enjoyed it. I hope I can upload it. I hope I'm satisfied with the result. Please give me a thumbs up if you like it. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!